Unmuted?
Yep.
Okay, on the bottom left-hand corner of Derelict Watcher, we have Legend from Team Microgames currently up one. One kill. On the top right-hand corner, we have one Smith.
I'll be back.
One's Maiden. Okay. Okay, I think Logan is kind of sick, I think. I
No,
believe.
I'm going out for a fucking smoke since you got to. I'll be back.
Well, you should have had one. That's your
Well,
fault.
I
Okay.
didn't have time. I had to play the video and stuff.
Did you put it on my camera?
Yeah, it's on.
Hope you did. Okay. So the map
It's a
is
Mac
Derelict
game.
Watcher.
It won't be over when I get back. Alright, I'll be back.
Okay, so Legend is here. This very interesting map. If you look in the natural, it's actually a very better map for the Terran. You can see here that this little opening here, that it's a very small gap, and the third is actually quite easy to take. So unless Zerg put some sort of early aggression, which is also difficult because of the ramp. Zerg actually has to play this out macro and just win in the straight up macro game. I think this is going to be quite interesting to see. Zerg is going up for the 15, opting for the 15 hatchery. Legend opens up with a gas, so it's probably going to be a Reaper opening. Basically standard for any Terran vs Zerg player nowadays. And the game is going super standard right now. Yeah, 16 pool, also very standard. Probably a gasless Scarlet sort of play or Roach play into the Life's Roach muted timing, which is the only two opening I can sort of think of with the 16 pool. So, is he gonna go gasless? That is a question. I think he might. If he doesn't build a gas at this point, this is a gasless opening. Okay, that's a gasless opening. So with the thing with gasless opening is, it gives Terran a lot of openings. You're gonna have slowing all day every day. You're gonna have 4 queens, basically 2 for creeping and defending against Hellions, but the third is gonna be extremely difficult to grab because you have no speedlings to deal with the Hellion, to deal with the Reapers, to deal with any kind of Terran harass opening. And usually, a lot of times, if the Zerg doesn't scout properly, you can die to Hellion Banshee timing. So we'll see how this one opens out. And Legend is grabbing the command center after the Reaper. Typical play. I think Maiden did see Legend's Reaper, which is kind of expected anyways. At least in my perspective. And he's going for 2 queens, still gasless. So it's a very gasless opening. He's making feelings to deal with the Reaper. I don't think that's a choice. If you're going to deal with Reaper, you should try to make 4 unless the Terran is opting for 1 Reaper, which he is doing, but I'm not quite sure. I believe he did see the command center. Okay, so he knows that there's probably going to be just 1 gas. Okay, he gets 1 drone. That is terrible. He puts up a spine crawler. That might be a bit of an overreaction. Like he just made 2 links, so he was expecting the Terran to just make 1 Reaper. But is he gonna lose a Reaper though? That can't be too good for Legend. Okay, spine crawler does get cancelled. I think he might get the Reaper actually. The Reaper can't hop down a cliff this big unless it's a suicide. Oh, okay, Reaper does go down. He forced down 6 Zerglings though. Okay, I guess that's I'll say that was a good exchange for a Legend, but we see Legend react to Hellion, and he's making a star for probably a Banshee play or some sort of a drop play. I would expect Banshee on this map. Drop routes are kind of obvious, and Banshees are really good in general. I mean, the Banshee's gonna delay in third for the longest time. If he tries to grab the third, Hellion Banshee, boom, cancelled. Still has no gas. If it's a Scarlet opening, should be making two gases at the 5:30 mark. He's making the 6-minute mark. He has no additional queens on the way, so he's gonna float on minerals for quite some time. I remember it is sort of a standard play. The gas is a little bit delayed, which means he should be grabbing the third a lot quicker, but he's not. I'm not gonna question his plays. He's probably a lot better than I am, so that's my 2 cents. Okay, Legend has 4 Hellions moving up now. And he's making a Banshee behind all this. Yeah, there's a few Marines on the ramp for any sort of Lingworm buy or scouting in general. And, the Banshee Hellions are gonna hurt quite a bit. Like, it's gonna delay the third forever. He's gonna have to force a cancel out on this. Oh, does he get the creep tumor though? Oh no, he doesn't. It was close, but it didn't get it. That one brave creep tumor. Legend is not on 3 command centers, so this Banshee attack. I mean, he hasn't scouted with his overlords. Like, he has his overlords placed here. He can definitely poke in, see what's going on. Didn't quite do that. There's how many Hellions? 8 Hellions out on now. Legend has a Banshee. Does he have a Spore Crawler though? Doesn't, and his lair is still going. Oh, okay, this is that 2 base timing, the sulky timing push. I believe it is a sulky timing push, where you. But he hasn't thrown down a Baning Nest. Maybe, yeah, he has thrown down even to because this is. I don't think this is the sulky timing push. It might be still be a timing push. The sulky timing push requires a Baning Nest, and when you basically just rush Bane bust. And oh, he's gonna lose the Queen. Okay, now he sees the Banshee. He really should throw down the Spine Crawler. I mean, the Banshee doesn't have Cloak, but it's kind of anticipated that they do since the Cloak got the buff. Still no lair. The third is getting poked down to death. He scans that there's no third. He sees that the Roach Warren is there. I mean, I think he's gonna lose a third. Okay, now he's making a Spore. No Spore in the mineral line. Legend is completely happy to macro back behind this. He has 2 armors on the way. He finished his first command center just finished. The third did go down. Okay, the Spore Crawler is here, so the Banshee can't get too close. He's throwing away tons and tons and tons of Zergling to get the unit's kill tab. It's 22 to 2. The resources lost tab is 1,050 for Zerg and 250 for Terran. So I'd say Legend economically and after killing that third is definitely far ahead in this game. Okay, now the lair is about to finish. That's about looking at the timing here, about a 9-minute lair. And without the third, it is very late. But he should have seen the Banshees coming, you know? That's honestly what I think. If he sees that many Hellions and didn't see any kind of anticipated follow-up after this, like he knows that there's no third here. He should have seen that. He should have known the Banshee was coming. And if we see here the third, again, going down, as well as a Hydralist down, so Roach Hydra play, we did see like the +1/+1 for the Roaches. And he has to drone up behind all this. And he has 4 Banshees right now. That's crazy. 4 Banshees. He's still making Banshees. No, he's not, but he's making Hellbats now. Hellbat Siege, Hellbat Thor. That's a devastating composition. Banshee, Hellion, Hellbat Thor. And there is the slow Roaches here. I think the Banshees are really gonna go to work on this. Yeah, he sees the Roaches now. He sees the Roaches. This Roach is gonna get beaten down to hell with these many freaking Banshees on the field right now. The Roaches do engage. You can just kite the Hellions back, and the Banshees are gonna basically do the DPS killers. Legend is kind of baiting out the Roaches with this Hellion, and the Banshees are gonna dual damage. The Roaches actually get nearly all cleaned up. I think he's gonna get cleaned up right here. His third is still not fully saturated. No gas taken. He's very hungry on gas right now. Creep spread is very good. I'll say it's pretty good for the amount of pressure he took. He has to, now there's a panic mistake. 2 Hydralists then. 2 Hydralists then. Now the creep tumors get cleaned up. There's so many Banshees. Oh my god. And now he's making Hydralist, but there's so many Banshees. That's one too many Banshees to deal with. Oh god. He's gonna lose a Banshee. No. Okay, he sees a Hydralist. There's no detection as of yet. Where's the Overseer? That Overseer is not here. He made an Overseer earlier. I swear to god he made an Overseer. Where's that Overseer? There's that Overseer. Without the speed upgrade. I mean the turbo upgrade, I'll say. The turbo Overseer upgrade. Okay, the third is down. It's about, I'll say it's about a similar saturation as One Smith's third. Terran has 4 4s. And now he's making Siege Tank. He already has 1/1. The upgrade is equal. The Banshees are keep coming, keep flooding out. More Hellbats are flooding out. These Banshees are really difficult to deal with, as well as the Thors. I mean, like, he can actually just make Hellions instead of Hellbat. There's not many riches on the field, there's a lot of Hydralisk. And Hellions are gonna get more surface area to deal with the Hydralisk, so I think it's gonna be good. With the two tanks, I think he can definitely push it out. There's 5 Banshees on the field. If the Banshees fight the Hydra right now, with the correct micro, I think just pure Banshee is gonna probably beat this composition. And now he's trying to put on some aggression. Maybe he's just scouting around for the Hellions. Okay, the infamous sensor tower going back up. And I don't know how. I honestly don't know how this is gonna work out. Okay, the one Hellion I think is gonna see the 4th. Does Hellion see the 4th? Okay, Hellion sees the 4th.
Okay.
And now the Zerg force is moving out. Nexius is back to cast with me. The Zerg force is moving out. The Zerg force might engage. I don't think this is with a good engagement here. There's so many Hellbats, there's so many Thor, there's so many Banshees. The Banshees are flying to the other side of the map to kill the 4th base. I'm so sorry. And these Thors are kind of intimidating. They're a big tank. He's getting Pathogen Gland and Infestors out right now. And this base is gonna get sniped by the Banshee. He can not move fast enough to even kill this.
Yeah. Does he have Hydra speed?
Yes, he does. He actually made 2 Hydralisks down by accident.
Well, there you go. You can get both upgrades at the same time.
Should I follow your cam now?
You can do whatever. I mean, just...
Okay, you can follow me for this game, but... That's a lot of siege stands. A lot of Thors, actually. Now it's making Widow mines, the GG mines. Every Zerg's worst nightmare.
Yeah, I think he saw a bunch of links coming out. There was a huge swell of links, so the Widow mines will be quite effective against those, which is good. And then he is getting 3-3 for the mech, the ground upgrade, so he doesn't have any air upgrades yet.
With the drilling claw, I don't know the idea behind the Infestors. I mean, like, the mech is supposed to be like a long siege thing, and Infestors are very mobile. I don't think they can run up in time to fungal or even throw down Infested Terrans, which is going to be very inefficient with this many. How many Banshees are on the field right now? 6 Banshees on the field, and this many Hellbats. I just don't think Infestors were even a good enough investment for this. And now I think we're gonna see the engagement. There's a lot of Hellbats. That's on 2-2 and has that upgrade, whatever it's called, Blue Flame upgrade. And the Widow mines do borrow. I mean, he can just sit on edge of the creep and move his way up slowly up this way and start poking the 3rd.
Yeah, and you know, the thing is that this area is so open, like, it's not great for mech. He is going to engage now, though, and a lot of Hellbats actually melting the Zerglings, but half of the tanks are in siege. They're going to have to siege up, which will give him a minute to go away. I mean, move away. And 17 Hydras coming out now. Jesus, that's a lot of Hydras. And,
no, he lost a lot of Hellbats just then, so...
Yeah.
I still think he should have gone for Roaches. I know there are Banshees on the field, but cleaning up the ground force and going for a counter-attack might have been the better choice here. There are a lot of Infestors that are throwing down those Infested Terrans. Oh, the Infested Terrans absorbing up the shots. The drilling calls on those Widow mines.
Take out both
Detonating on
the
the Overseers.
He's gonna need to make more. This poor
The Zerg is maxed now, though. Zerg is maxed.
8 more Roaches
God.
on the way. Good Fungal, gonna catch a couple tanks. And this is actually a pretty good engagement for the Zerg, I'm not gonna lie. The Hellbats are doing some damage. There's no Overseers to see the Banshees. Thors are pretty good, so.
Thor's a good unit, and 3-3 finishing in just 30 seconds. I mean, like, he can go up, he can technically just borrow the Widow mines and walk his way up the 3rd slowly. Behind all this, Legend is macro, he's sitting on like 6 factories, 3 without any add-ons. That's kind of a sloppy mistake. But he can move up here. There's some static defense to deal with the Banshee. I mean, but honestly, at this, okay, there's engagement at the bottom. Doesn't do much. Too many Widow mines. Oh, these drones. These drones are gonna have time of their life doing this.
Yeah.
Warming up there.
Oh god. Okay. So
okay, the drones actually don't do anything.
Yeah. You know, this is interesting because there's no there's one spine crawler's gonna get down. Is it gonna be enough though to kill the storm? Doesn't look like it. I don't know, this is so hard to engage.
So much damage.
Yeah, they really do. Another spine crawler.
3 Mutalisk.
Sport crawler.
3 Mutalisk.
3.
As well as this engagement.
Oh, they get
There's
the
a
door.
lot of doors and there's a
Oh
lot
god.
of wiggle lines. I don't think you should be directly engaging this. Oh god, there's no detection on the field.
Supply's now going to 144 to 167. It's actually, it's pretty bad. You want to be ahead in supply. Now he's gonna take. I don't know why he's making a Mutalisk switch. It just seems a little weird. He has the Hive. I wish he would use it. Does he have the Greater Spire? No, he didn't even start it yet. So there's no way Broodlord's gonna be in the field.
Still has no detection. And there's so many Widow Mines. Okay, oh god.
Oh
no. Oh no.
There go all the Hydras, all the Lings melt away. And now it's just a rally of Zerg units that are doing some good damage, but he's not going to have any units to fall back on besides 20 Zerglings. It's just like,
also, man, that's this one Thor going to work. Thor is here. Walking up his way very slowly but elegantly, and this one Mutalisk is going to punch on with the Thor and moves. Okay. And you know, this kind of maneuver play when you have a couple siege tanks like attacking the base, that's kind of like a Brood War style. We actually did see a lot of Brood War sort of style from Legend. And Legend is almost maxed out again. It's still sitting on how many factories? Like 8 factories now? Yep. No, 6 factories. 2 star forts.
Ouch. 4 drones.
Oh god. This Thor is like killing every single Mutalisk. Why does this guy hate Mutalisk?
Oh man. 16 killed Thor going down like a champ. Still are a lot of Widow Mines.
You can actually just focus fire down this hatchery. The tanks.
Yeah. Oh, it was so close.
Oh, okay.
Ready to
Okay,
go
GG
down.
Mines walking up now. Oh, the Overlords! The Overlords!
I feel like he shouldn't have wasted the shots on them though, because now the Mutalisk are gonna. Ow, sort of. No, never mind. They're not.
Ow! Ow! GG Mines! Ow!
There's so many, it's not even.
15 Widow Mines! Holy shit!
Yeah. This is getting kind of ridiculous. And then the point defense drone is gonna just eat up all the Mutalisk shots forever.
It's like adding insult to the injury. Oh god, there's so many Widow Mine hits.
Ouch. And they're all recharged now.
Oh no. But it's comfortably been sitting on 4 bases, including those Harmony command center now. Okay, I think it's taking another base.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
No wonder these things are getting nerfed. There's the dude.